Hey guys, it's Blue Vision here, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to use WorldEdit. So you may be asking why I'm doing a WorldEdit tutorial, since probably plenty of them exist already. And the main reason is because we're going to be launching a new creative server in which everyone has WorldEdit. So I felt it was proper that I could show everyone how to use it so that they can use it to their fullest while enjoying the MegaCreative Creative Server. So to first start with WorldEdit, you first have to understand how it works. So WorldEdit basically works around cuboids, and cuboids are basically just cubes or rectangular prisms that are just shapes that you can manipulate. And these shapes can be changed into blocks, manipulate blocks inside of them, and basically allow you to do building a lot easier. That's the core feature of WorldEdit, is to speed up your building and make it much more effective. So today I'm going to be showing you about selection commands, how to kind of select a region to get ready, and then the basic set command, which will set a block. I will be getting into more of the advanced features and some more of the commands in later videos, so stay tuned for those. So to start off, you want to get the wand, and the wand is basically how you select your regions. And if you do / wand, as you saw here, then you get a wooden axe. So you use this wooden axe to select your region. So basically you're selecting the two corners of a block. So you left click where you want the first corner. As you see, I have a mod installed that will help me view where I'm selecting. This mod is called WorldEdit CUI, and if it's available for download for your version, I will link it. However, right now it's not available for 1.6.4. However, I don't know what version you'll be watching this video in, so it may or may not be available for your version. You'll have to look that up. However, I will keep a link in the description. So again, you use left click to select the first region selection point, and then you use right click to select the next one. And as you can see here, we now have a cuboid, as they're called, basically shape that we can manipulate. However, there's a few other ways that you can select regions that make your life a bit easier, and I'll be showing you those right now before we get into any other commands. So the first one is to expand your region. So say I already have a region selected, but say I want to expand it in a certain direction. So I can do / expand and then the amount. So say I want to expand it 5 blocks. Now we'll expand it 5 blocks in whichever direction you are looking. So I was looking in this direction, so that's expanded it that way. So I can do the same thing for another different direction, and as you can see, it expands it 5 blocks. And as you see, my region is much larger. However, say I want to expand it up. You can either look up and type / expand 5, and as you can see, or you can type / expand 5 and then the direction. So I can do up, and that will extend it up. If I expand it down, I can do / down, / expand down, and as you can see, it expanded the region down. So you can do that for anything. You can either look in the direction or you can specify the actual position. So now, say, I don't want it to be this far. I don't want it to be down here. I want it to be on the surface level. So I can undo that command easily. So instead of doing / expand, we can do / contract. And so I want to select 5 up. That will contract the region 5 up back to its original position. Probably want to do it 6. And then I'll do it that high. You can see contract will decrease the size, so if I can use / contract 2, that would do it in the direction I'm looking, so it decreases it in that size. And that's some basic ways to manipulate the region to make it a bit easier to work with. So now a few other region selection commands you might want to know. / outset, / outset 5, that will increase it in every direction 5, so it'll increase it up, down, left, right, forward, or northwest, east, south, up, down. Every direction will be increased by 5. And similarly, you can use inset to do the opposite. Decreases it back to the original position. So now that you know basic selection commands, we can get into how to use the set command. And the set command basically allows you to set a block, whatever block you want. So / set, notice how there's 2 slashes, unlike normal commands in Bucket or single player commands or whatever you're using. And unlike normal server commands, you will have to use 2 slashes, and that basically prevents a conflict with other plugins. So all WorldEdit commands use 2 slashes. So you can do / set and then the block ID you want. So you can either use a block ID like 2 will set grass, or you can use the actual name. So I want to set stone. I can do / set stone, and it will set stone, exactly how you would think it would. So then I can say I want to expand the region 10 up, using the same commands we've already learned, and then I can set stone again, and as you see, it will set all the stone that I need. So that's the basics of how WorldEdit works. I just kind of wanted to get you guys understanding this selection, the cuboid selection, because that's basically what everyone needs to wrap their head around before we continue, because that's basically what WorldEdit is. The core of WorldEdit is this selection feature. So if you understand this, good job. If you don't, you can watch it over a few times, trying to play around with it yourself. By the time this video launches, the Creative Server should be up. So if you want to join the Creative Server, the MegaCraft Creative Server, the IP will be c.mc-mega.org, and that will log you directly into the Creative Server. And you can kind of play around with WorldEdit and kind of figure it out for yourself, and kind of practice on the things we've learned so far. So I hope you guys have enjoyed, and stay tuned for the next episode. See ya.